Welcome back, this is The Witcher's 3, The Wild Hunt. And we're here to do some Novigrad dreaming.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek the Yonkers? Yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why are you standing here?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed home's skid. She not be disturbed.
Ah. So that's part of the reason?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlour.
I think he's just got guess. It's not ghosts that's
I'd like to go
there.
inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is,
I
we're already
believe that
dependent
dream
on
was in the
Black
wrong
Markets,
place.
economically.
Right, I'm going to just take everything as per usual when I'm in someone else's house in this game. I'm going to do what you would be unable to do in real life, and that is to say just take everything. This place is really cobwebbed. He's telling us it's only been a few days that we're away from here.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Talk to someone.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Sounds like a kid. Well, shit. What is going on in this? It all looks like a scene from The Grudge. I'll have to deal with that kid later.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
Dream of magic. Can they wake up that easily? Guess not.
The doll. The attic.
So we're gonna go up. Get that weird child's doll.
Alright, time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Bet there's good shit in the attic. You know that this.
Stop.
I thought I
Go
got
away.
the crap about
Don't do that.
some child
Leave it.
and feces and all this rubbish. But I certainly didn't believe him for a second. But after seeing that really grey child just running about, now I'm slightly more cautious and reserved in my judgment. I suppose this is
Please.
The Witcher
That's
3 and a
blood.
banker
Don't
isn't
spill
going to
it.
jump at nothing,
Please.
right? Plus, you don't pay serious coin if you think nothing. So I suppose I should have really considered that. What I've got to do is just kid in the attic then.
Don't do that. Leave it.
Think it's going to be scary shit
Where
going
the
on
next
up here?
room's blocked.
Well, what's the odds it's another dead child whose corpse was hidden away at some point. Why is there so much crap in this house? The furniture alone should be worth something. I've seen people buy houses cheap just for furniture. Right, let's get rid of this. Well. We stumbled across another treasure room. We'll get back to that piece of paper in a second. Actually, we'll get the piece of paper now, it might reveal stuff. Drawing of a crib. Crib, hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Why are there dumplings in this house? Good question. I mean, we're saying that they're meant to be, you know, dead. And the banker's the only guy who's been here in a couple of days, and he's definitely not been back here. So why is there a dumpling? Alright, let's take the doll.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Yes, good thinking, oh boy. Second floor, I don't think is. Maybe that's this one. Maybe it's the floor below. Oh no, it's this one. Where appears to be the cribs already rocking on its own. Ah shit. Why the door slammed shut? Oh. Someone's left a message for us.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
What's the odds that the child was taken from its crib and burned in the oven when it may or may not have died? So ovens tend to be downstairs. In fact, if they're not downstairs, they tend to be in the basement. So I'm not seeing anything down here, which leads me to believe it was a basement job. This is some scary shit. Alright, so we found our way down to the basement. This is our oven.
Boo!
Oh, fuck me.
Did I scare you?
Yes, you damn.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Oh, something wrong with this kid.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. The bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Yeah. I guess I'll throw you out then.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
What is a godling? Oh, I wanted to send it to calm her, our place. Evidently godlings are quite powerful. Where's this lead? Yeah, I'm not leaving that. Thanks, Sarah. The frickin' hell is this place? Anyone want to explain to me what a godling? I still don't know what one of these things are. I was scared shitless. I honestly thought it was something from The Grudge. I thought we were just like, you know, stepped into unexpected territory. There's always some fear of the unknown, is there not? Alright, so I think we've taken everything. Best go upstairs then. Yeah, this one didn't go through well.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Golden Sturgeon, that's where we met our Scottish fellows. Let's go back some of that. Let's go tell this bloke he's lost all his money.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truth is, we're already dependent.
Yeah, I don't think that guy would have been worth him trying to scare the godling. I mean, I couldn't be bothered to get rid of the godling. And that was an option, I suppose. I suppose we could have fought the thing. I don't know if you can kill them. With a name like Godling, it didn't seem like it's an easy task.
Looks like rain.
And I don't know what mutagen I would have gotten if I murdered it earlier. Let me check, maybe we would have got 9 for that. And our little collection of potions. Godling. No, it's not on our list, so tough luck. Didn't have to kill it. And this is the door to the Bonstead, somewhere around here.
Oh, come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go
Someone's
white?
definitely had a bit too much drink. Person?
Hey.
Where's she?
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Not in this court. Maybe she is upstairs then.
Wouldn't know where me parrot is, would ya?
Physically upstairs. Okay, gotcha. That's why I said rent a room. Upstairs.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
First
Your
ask, what the hell
gift.
is this?
Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Basically, let's not chat shit. The more accuracy she has, the easier it is for us to get the dream we're looking for. The past
Let's
is known to
begin.
most.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Must be that recent
Siri.
one of training at the start of the game.
The woman's name is Siri.
She was there when I died. Shit. I don't know when we died.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yeah, go on.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Oh.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Go on the share
Yes.
because I personally
No need to rush.
don't know any backstories.
We have
This is
time.
how I find out.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
One more.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
What the hell did it say when we died?
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes, we always do.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
This lady's got a field day here.
There's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer and Triss, what the fuck that? Who's Dandelion?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Don't know who the fuck Dandelion is. Haven't played this game. Well, I haven't played. What's going on with this bloke? Shit. What happened with that bloke?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Sounds about right.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
You got any items of value in it? Yeah, when do they not? Not here for ladles? Where's the woman gone? Yeah, well, yeah.
Look familiar. I ever wallop you?
Wonder why they're all running.
Easy.
Oh, space.
Oh, those witches.
This is
I'll never come
Dandelion.
back, you stinking staggies!
All's we wanted was...
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth!
Probably wait a few minutes before coming in.
Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
We'll beat up the local ones. Jesus. Two against, like so many against.
Not too late to surrender.
Leggings!
Nonsense, you're in great. Reminds me of a piece of war. Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen. Yeah. Oh, no, another time.
Ripped.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've weathered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Ground floor, we talking first floor?
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Guess we found something useful.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion plan.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
I bet so.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Oh, storage space. I was sticking all the expensive stuff previously.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honoured to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Yeah, his real name's not... It's like Shakespeare, I guess. Shakespeare probably had a normal name. Blah, blah, blah.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Definitely Shakespeare. Let's go upstairs. I think we're overcumbered because our guy's not running around a lot. Gotta find that book merchant at some point as well. There is some guy incredibly large abundance of book weight. Lots of booze. Right, I think we grabbed everything in the house. Which is basically just alcohol.
A fine kettle of fish.
Where do you need to go now? Wonder if this counts as reading.
Dwarf! Oh, let it go, Jared. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the night.
Maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
Look at me.
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Where is this ledger? Well, let's go find these women.
You can wash your hair, deal.
Wait a minute, where the hell are these women? Okay, they're all in town. Oh, we're about to go on a wild goose chase.
Julia,
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
what you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
And I'm here.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
King of Beggars, do we drop his title like that shit?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Bastard.
It would have been funny if they'd done that since he was the King of Beggars. I don't know if I can be doing deals and sound like King of Beggars either. What was that guy doing?
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself, or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as the one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but
It would be nice if you dropped by.
Oh my god. Player power there. One day, my friends, that will be us.
Devil's spawn.
Man can get any woman.
Let's go.
Power of being Shakespearean. Lady likes a guy who says nothing, so...
You're
what can I
free to
shoot?
marry a toad.
Go on, need to speed up a bit. There we go.
Whoa!
Somewhere down here must be an elven girl. I should have really thrown some money at that other guy. After the road gets next time.
Welcome. Do come in.
So, down here. It's not this guy, is it?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Does he have, is he cross-dresser? Yep.
Any better?
No worse.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
I don't want to know the rest.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
There are a lot of questions for this one.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Hello. Breaking the fourth wall.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Well.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I've gone to this guy and bought stuff before. I didn't realise he was there. Thought he looked a bit more feminine than your average elf. To be fair, all the elves look a bit feminine to me, but I guess we know what that's about.
Watch how you walk!
my eye on you.
You can have my eye on as many people as you like. You're not going to see anything.
Looking to make some coin too.
Got a couple more women to go.
Look at that, just...
Oh, don't.
Or at least so it seems.
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
They're starving, see?
Well, yeah, one more thing I should have just paid up earlier. Not being a cheap bastard.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Rat stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he butt catches...
Wow, so he went after the teacher this time.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
Hitting all the stereotypes
What
today.
do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Wow.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Nothing going on with this lady. Oh, well, loads of books to rob. Some of these I'm sure will reveal things to us. Yeah, well, you know my view, we just keep grabbing books. Who's his next one?
Stop that stick on me!
Dad is a witch hunter and chases old birds.
Damn, this guy has people all over the place.
Just this small. My...
Ah!
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
I think we're going to get into a conversation soon.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Nah, find my own way there.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
You look like a bit of a horror lady. Oh well. Oh, got a horse somehow. Riding with a general and all this shit. Why not? So where we ended up this time? I didn't even realise that guy lived here. I suppose I always just assumed all the Emperor's people lived at the Emperor's place, but yeah. Guess that's not the case.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
He'll be a good horse, the last one.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The one with fucking good stamina. Nimrod's fast. Follow.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Come on, man. It's all about the stamina, baby. It's all about stamina. You always win if you got crazy stamina.
Riders, ready!
I don't know the route.
Go, go.
But that doesn't mean we ain't gonna win. Look at this. It's all about the stuff. Nice and consistent.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Hey-ya!
Come on, man.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Well, you ain't got shitness. Because you don't have stamina. All you needed. All that matters in a game is how big
What
your
a thrill!
endurance is.
A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Oh shit.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes.
It's a good thing we asked about the other
That is
horses.
why
I
you
didn't
came
realise
here
we were
after all.
racing.
The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her.
Better than
And you
in
must find us when
Rotundia.
you're ready to return to
Fast doesn't
Novigrad.
mean win.
We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Basically, I think it doesn't matter too much which horse you pick, but if you know what will guarantee your win, that's what matters.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Not sure if that's the right way round.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you
That right.
imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You didn't have a sister.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
The Gawain didn't run her.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Gotta freaking work our way back. But they go just like, oh no, they beat me at horse. How good is this superior saddle we just got anyway? What does it do? That's what we just got, this one, right? Superior saddle. 50 stamina. Yes. Worth it. Where the hell are we there? Took us into the middle of nowhere. Then let's get close. Look at where the hell this bloke is.
Another day gone to shit.
Well, this is the
Ah!
it's not.
Did you catch him?
No, no. Driving and slippery the bugger was
Where
quick
is
as a
this
top
place?
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both
Those were the days.
Why does that quest keep updating itself?
Any needs, master?
Ooh! Front door's not an option. Why is this door even open? Weird.
Are you a wizard?
Bloody bum.
Well, when in doubt, talk your way through.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Try
What's
again.
this? Didn't hear me tell you we ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
Oh, he's pulled his sword.
What do you want?
Well, cook shit didn't work.
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Oh shit,
What's the
didn't work.
rush?
Hey, keep your distance.
What happened to that guy? When did he become into war?
Mutant.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no Witcher.
How do we get into that house?
Fresh sheep's liver.
What do you want?
Find it these days.
Don't be brash.
Well, there was a staircase there. Right, so let's go around there.
Called some rag picker, rifling through
I'm listening,
our
Sarah.
belongings today. Can you believe it?
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coattails.
The guard has other things on its mind.
I
They
bid
chase
you a
mages
cool
now,
farewell.
left us to fend for ourselves.
Alas, it's always the decent folk who must struggle.
Looking to enlist with the temple guard.
But what about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our shares in the maritime company.
Sick of it all.
What shall I whip up for supper?
Hey, keep your distance.
Oh, you still here?
My daddy's got grey hair too.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the Pontar as well.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady? Hmm? I kneel before you, oh
What's it, grey locks?
A deserter from the Scoian Hay.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Maybe this lady will know that.
Could it be that all roads lead to the Passiflora? When I look at you, why?
Take care now.
It's a material well.
How do we get in? When all comes to doubt, there's only one way to get through guards.
Given me no choice.
Nope, that guy was killed. So that's not the option.
One false move and you will regret it.
Oh, I'll stop the recording there. Don't know what to do.